Hello, my name is Jill Genesi. This is the Get to Know Your Peers assignment. So I wrote down the questions. The first question is where you are from, and I'm from Massachusetts, and I currently reside in Massachusetts. My experience in healthcare has been, I started off as a CNA, which is a certified nurse assistant. I floated all over the hospital doing that, including the locked psych unit, as well as the emergency room and the ICU. I then became a registered nurse, and I was a flu clinic registered nurse. I was a float nurse floating to uh, cardiology. I did triage. I assisted plastic surgeons. I did inpatient and outpatient care. And then I ended up going to do a pilot project on the outpatient psych floor, where I have resided since. My hobbies include traveling when I can in my free time, arts and crafts, if I also have free time. I am very passionate about dogs. I have two of my own, so I like to spend time doing things with them as well, and any family adventures or events. Something about my family is an interesting fact is my grandmother created a tradition where once a week we would have a Italian dinner with our entire family, including extended aunts, uncles, and cousins, and that has continued since. She has passed, but my mother and my aunt have continued on with the tradition, so we still meet every Thursday night for dinner. One thing people may not know about me, the only interesting thing I could think of that people may not know, because I'm pretty predictable, is that um, I only really like movies or shows that are realistic, that are about like a psychological thriller or about drugs. Other than that, I usually doesn't hold my focus, and I don't really have much interest in TV. Um, I'm interested in psych nursing because it's always interested me. Um, I like to understand why the brain does what it does or why people do what they do. For example, why criminals commit certain crimes that they do. I also like to understand how environment or genetics or family history play a role in a psychiatric patient. I'm fascinated how the brain works, and it's satisfying to me to be educated in these disorders and these medications that I could potentially reduce people's symptoms and have them regain function or control. My career goal would be to work with young adults or middle-aged adults as a psychiatric NP, which is what I'm in school for. I'm undecided if I want to do inpatient or outpatient. Lately, I've been on the leaning towards more outpatient because I currently work in outpatient now. So I think I'm starting to like that more, but still undecided. And the last question is, um, I believe it was, what would I expect from this course? And it would be to have a further understanding of psychotropic medications, the main components to recognize, such as an example of side effects, and basically how to go about choosing the right medication. Where do you begin? How do you know which one to choose first? So those are my answers, and I'm looking forward to working with everybody.